Guys, moments of lucidity interspersed with a few mistakes and a pretty powerful team. First, Kate, you did have some moments there, but the tries weren't coming. Tell me about that.
We knew it wouldn't be about the scoreline today. It was all about the experience. Every time we got together, just reminded the team to keep having fun, keep trying out new things, and just believe in themselves and work hard.
Rob, what did you see there?
Pretty much what we expected. I think he summed up really well. I mean, the only thing probably just to add is just the players just kept on working for each other. We do have a long way to go. We've only had a couple of days together, and I think the pleasing thing was that we were creating opportunities, but combinations take a bit of time to bed in, and they just couldn't see space sometimes. But I'm really proud of them. They really stuck to the task really well.
What was the experience like playing at Soldier Field?
Honestly, it was amazing. We were in the line, getting ready to come out in the field, and New Zealand's like, "Oh, so you guys have played here before, not?" And I was like, "No, first time for everyone." But honestly, that was an amazing rugby environment. You could hear the fans behind us, just the complete support. The field was beautiful. Honestly, it's an amazing experience for everyone. Returners, vets, new caps, everyone. That's something that rugby should be in the States, and I hope we keep moving that direction.
Tell me about the scrum. Scrum had some moments there.
Yeah, I mean, we're working very hard on what we want to do from set piece. Again, you need a bit of time, and there's some things that we can clear up just by having a few more sessions together. I think our selection showed that we want to have a crack at people at set piece, and it's just going to get time. And I think the wonderful thing in this case said, Soldier Field's a wonderful experience. To have the home support here, fantastic experience for people making their debuts. It's never going to get tougher for them. They've made their debuts at home, loads of expectations. So against the world champions, it's only easier for them. So I think it's worked out really well with the way that we're going, and the way we look at it. We've got 29 dress rehearsals for the World Cup. This is our first one, so we really are thinking of where we're going. And I'm just really proud of the players. Their work ethic has been exceptional all week.
Well, being included in this event, there's been a couple other major rugby events in Chicago, as everybody knows. For the USA Women's Eagles to be included in it, what does that mean for the Women's Eagles program and for women's rugby in general in the States?
Just for me, I know I've only been in the country since July, but we've been included in everything because of the Women's 15s program, and I can't really speak about the past, but the event this weekend has been phenomenal, and the more we have it, the better. I believe it was a domestic record for women's rugby. I believe was set today, so that's another fantastic achievement, and it's great that players can experience that.
No, 100%. I've been a part of both programs for a couple of years, and it just goes to show what the hard work that USA Rugby is putting behind us, and the growth of all four programs, men's, women's, 15s and 7s, and just the amount of time and energy Rob and the other staff have put into the age grade programs. This is a massive year, and I'm excited to see what's going to come over the next decade with rugby for men's and women's.
See any players you were especially excited about? I think from the stands, we saw a lot of good work from Rachel Johnson. Probably, certainly justified her selection with things she did. But anybody else jump out?
I thought Cain led the team exceptional. That's a real tough, and one of Kate's great qualities is she might not speak all the time, but people listen, and she says the right things. And I thought personally she had an outstanding game. I thought Rachel Johnson was phenomenal again. I'm really pleased with players like that. We focus a lot on the rugby, but we don't think about the story. And Rachel's had a long story to get here, and she deserves to be here. And she showed that she's going to be a real threat at world level. Really pleased for Carly Waters. I thought she played really well. She's got a nice service. Great to see Kelsey on the wing, wasn't it? Fantastic. Ball in hand. Thought Emily Henry had some nice touches. Great to see Mia back. She looked confident, made some booming tackles. And again, the front row debutant Oz and Benson. Thought they really took to him at scrum time. So I think we could go all the way throughout the squad. I think everyone had some celebration moments. I think the key things for us as a group is just to look at the small details and help them have a few little headaches, and that's what we're going to do over the next couple of weeks.
I guess one of the positives is, and Kate, maybe you can speak to this, you get some games to play, right? This isn't one and done and go home. You get to take those lessons and use them.
Yeah, I actually, it's funny you brought that up. I was getting ready to pack my bag last night, and the thought crossed my mind, that this wasn't just a 1 week venture or even just a 2 week venture. In fact, this is, I mean, we're talking 21 long days, 4 games. You know, we've got girls coming off WPL. I know for me it'll be 8 games in 7 weeks, and that's how it should be. If we're going to be the best, we have to train like the best, and that means getting in games and club and international. And it's a tight time frame, and so this is going to be an amazing opportunity to really build this team up.
Any more questions?
And how much time did you guys have before this match to really practice together? Because, like you said, that's always one of the issues with the USA teams is we don't practice together all the time, and then you're trying to really get cohesive at the last minute.
Yeah, so it's a challenge. You know, I'd be lying to say it's not a challenge, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge that we're embracing. You know, we had a couple of sessions Tuesday, a couple of sessions Wednesday, and then one on Thursday, captain's run Friday. You know, it is where we are. The players had a tough WPL final, which was great, but Monday was a dead day for us. Leading in the rest of the tour, obviously, we've got a schedule that's a little more flexible for us, and we can really hit the ground running. But the great thing is we know where we are now. You know, we know the details that we have to work on. Everyone's working a bit blind before you actually play your first game. You know, like I think Alex hit a really good nail on the head. Like, I think players have shown they deserve to be here. Now we've just got to help as a coaching team to really reach their potential, and we do that through the detail and a bit more time.